Yeah, yeah.
Yo,
In-house productions.
This is an in-house
Welcome to
production.
the Preacher's
yo, we back, we
Yes,
back.
sir. Yes, sir. We got week one out the way. Well,
Week
almost
one
fully
is
out the way. Almost. Got
almost
one
out the
more
way.
game. One more game.
JT and Trav is in the building
Yes, sir.
once again. Man, let's jump straight to it, man. What did you think about week one? Overall, week one. How did you feel about the excitement and man, seeing boys to men do the national anthem? It was
Mhm.
the star-studded all the way through, man. So what did you
Yeah.
think about that, man?
It's just great to have some football back, man. It seemed
Right.
like the off season was super long this season, man, with all of the draft stuff and Shador sliding in the draft. This was a busy off season. I'm not gonna lie to you. This was the most
Yeah.
intriguing off season in my lifetime, anyway. But I'm happy for the games to be back on. Everybody
Right.
playing, get to see some of them rookies in action, and everybody can start taking their losses. Because when everybody 0-0, everybody swear they team about to win the championship, but
Exactly.
we getting rid of those pipe dreams now.
Right. With that being said, the first game of the season kicked off in a crazy controversial fashion, man. You got Dak Prescott in the huddle claiming to be just spitting on the ground. And then you got this other guy way behind the line of scrimmage, and spits on Dak Prescott and
Right in
gets
front of the ref.
injected before the game even starts.
Yeah,
What what was your take on that, man?
that was the first time I've ever seen something like that happen. Like before you even run one play, and not to mention, I mean, he's like an all-pro defensive tackle. That's one of the
Yeah, that
top
was
defensive players.
yeah,
It
that
ain't
was a
like
major
it was
piece.
Rudy over there on Notre Dame bench or something. That was a big player right there.
Right.
But for him to do that right in front of an official before the first snap, yeah, nah, that's unacceptable, man. You got to know that you're a big part of your team's success.
Right.
And you got to hold your head in that situation, man. But it was
Yeah.
unfortunate. But
And it kind of like steamrolled because now they're trying to see how they're going to punish him because Saturday a college player followed suit
he did
and
this. He
spit
spit
on
on.
the player.
Yeah, yeah. Now you
So
got to
you
set the. Yeah,
you
you got to make an example out of
you're an
somebody now.
example of for the other people behind you, the college athletes, and so
Mm-hmm.
he not thinking he getting kicked out of no game. That's the NFL.
Mm,
They ain't gonna kick me out. So the same
mm,
thing happens. So now they're looking to see how to punish him to make an example out of everybody. That's the lowest thing you can do is spit on
mm.
a man
Nah, that's the, that and that's like an open
or
hand
slapping
slap
him.
to the face.
Right,
Yeah, you
right.
can't don't spit on nobody, man. You don't do that. I just wish he could have stayed in the game. They didn't kick him out because now I'm from the old school football ways. Okay,
Right,
oh that's how you feel. Okay, watch this. Watch what happened next play. Now
right,
I'm gonna kick your butt all game.
right.
But they kicked him out of the game, so they couldn't get their retaliation.
He said he actually was talking to the rookie that he was going to be guarding against. I was looking
Mm.
forward to that matchup because he's supposed to be, the rookie guard from Alabama. He's supposed to be a
Mm.
dog.
Supposed to be a good matchup. Mm.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be
Yeah.
a good matchup. So, I mean,
Nah.
he did fairly well against whoever his replacement was, but it wasn't the all-pro defensive tackle that he would have been going up against. So
Yeah.
he played a major
Yeah.
factor in somewhat of the outcome of the game. I think he would have been a big key of the game, but they still came out on top,
Yeah.
24-20, in which we both picked that Philly was going to win at home. They got the ring, they got the battle drop.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, boys the men, and whoever else was there. Gilly, all kind of
You know,
stars
Gilly was
in the
there
building, right?
with his
Right,
big hat on.
right, right. And Dez Bryant was in the building. He put up what 40K or something like that. And I was like, man, I don't know about that one on the first game, but that's your pocket.
It's something about them former Dallas Cowboys players.
Yeah.
They always they
They're gonna,
always still
they're
gonna
gonna
believe.
support. They're
Yeah,
gonna support, man. And like you say, the pipe dreams, the pipe
yeah,
dream.
yeah.
My biggest shocker of week one was the Dolphins and the Colts.
I take that. I'm buying that. I'm buying that because
Because we both picked the Dolphins.
yeah, and plus, like I said, I'm really thinking, with Miami's offense, they got some pretty good weapons on offense. They got Miami is probably one of the fastest teams in the league when it comes to
Right.
speed with Waddle and Tyreek Hill and the HA, the running back. They got some speed, man. And then you think about the Colts on the other hand. First of all, they started quarterback
Right.
Daniel Jones, who
He
I tip
played
my hat
lights
to.
out.
He went and lit it up. He did.
Yeah, he played
Daniel
lights
Jones
out.
lit it up, man. So, but yeah, that probably was the biggest shocker for me. I was really expecting a lot out of Miami this season, man. I think they were thinking they would take a step, but
It wasn't even
they taking
close
steps
because
back.
they finally scored in garbage time. It was 33-8 the final. I'm like, man.
I'm seeing social media turning on Tua already. It's only after week one.
Yeah.
And they turning on the guy, man. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep my eye on that. I really don't believe that's who Miami is. I think they're gonna get it together and play better. But only time will tell. But the
Yeah.
Colts ain't like that, man. I'm still whoever the Colts playing next week, I'm picking against the Colts.
We gonna get to that and after we get through week one and then set up our picks for week two. Hey, you smashed me by the way.
Hey,
in the
listen,
picks.
This is what I do, man.
It was 12-3
Mm-hmm.
to 10-5.
Yeah. So y'all see, man, y'all out there, y'all need some, help. Y'all want to make y'all picks, play y'all pool at the job or whatever it is.
And I wanted to do this. I wanted to put this out there because they watching two guys on a podcast. They don't know our sports history or our background. So tell the people why they should listen to you and give them your sports expertise.
Well, I grew up playing the game of football. I played quarterback from the time I was 10 years old all the way up to college. I coached football. I coached the quarterback position, played the quarterback position. I coached from little league all the way up to high school football. And this is my life, man. I know, like I said, football is my life. Football kept me out the streets. Football got me an education. So I know a little bit of it. But you'll see.
Right.
Stick around.
Stick
Indulge.
That's right.
We
And while
know a
you're
little bit of something.
hit that like button and share and subscribe while you're at it, man. And
right.
A little bit of my expertise, like you say, I played as well. I did a sports commentator for Black Link Magazine for I think about 2 years, and we also did the podcast. So that's ranked nationally and worldwide. So we're not just two guys that's
trying to get some clicks. We're not up here just trying to get some clicks. And,
right.
We doing this, man. We know what we're talking about.
We like more than just like sports. We both love sports.
Yeah, we love it and live it.
That's
definitely,
right. That's
right. Definitely.
Man, another great game was the Steelers and Jets.
That probably, to keep it a buck, that probably was like my second favorite game. Even though I'm not a Jets fan, I'm a Giants fan. My brother is a Jets fan, and we got this joke. I always tell him, whenever I have trouble sleeping, I just go put on some old Jets games. I'll fall right to sleep.
I'm going to tell you this. Aaron Glenn had them boys ready to play.
He did. That's why I said this was probably the second most exciting game I saw this weekend. Fields looked good.
Yeah.
I mean, if it wasn't for Jalen Ramsey putting an exclamation
Right.
on it at the end, and that's the way to end the game. But that was a pretty good game. And
That
Aaron
was a
Rodgers
great game.
surprised me. Aaron Rodgers played a
34,
lot better than I thought.
34 to 32, man. It was a back and forth game, man. It was, I mean, a lot of penalties, questionable calls, but it was nothing short of entertaining. If
Yeah,
you love football, that was a game
that
where,
was a good game.
man, that was
Good game to
a
see.
great game, man.
What
Great.
did trying to see what Aaron Rodgers had going on over there real quick. I want to know if
Aaron Rodgers had close to like 400 something yards.
I know he had about 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, he did hit 4 touchdowns.
Look at it. I want to, but you think Rodgers can keep this pace? Aaron Rodgers stats: 22 or 30.
Right. 22 and 30. Man, I don't know. Let's
Do you think he can take games in them?
I mean, if he stay healthy, I think, I mean, it's early. I mean, it's week 1. If he stay healthy, we saw what he did in practice. He was barely running in practice and all that stuff. So
that's what I'm looking at.
There go the stats, man. Aaron Rodgers, 22. I mean, 30 times. He threw the ball 30 times. Man.
But 30 times ain't a lot for today's football now. 30 today is like throwing it 20 times 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Because they throw the ball a lot in the NFL right now, man. So I don't think 30 is a lot for Aaron Rodgers. That's I've seen him do plenty 40, almost 50 passing attempts in the game.
But what was the shocker for me for the Jets is Breece Hall. 19 carries for 107 yards.
No, Breece Hall is like that. His only problem is he don't stay healthy all the time. But Breece Hall is he's like that. Like I've seen Breece Hall do his thing. Yeah.
And I think outside of him, him and King Henry was the only running backs in the NFL that crossed 100 yesterday.
Yeah. That guy went nuts over there. But I was impressed with Justin Fields. Justin Fields played way better than I thought. This was probably the first pro game I've watched Justin Fields play. I watched him play in college a lot, me being a Michigan fan.
Yeah.
But this is the first pro game I've actually watched him play. And he didn't do bad. 16 to 22, 218, 1 touchdown, 79.5 QBR.
Yeah.
I mean, that was good enough to win a game. 12 rushes, 48 yards, 2 touchdowns with his legs.
Right. I mean,
he played good enough to win. Yeah, he played good enough to win. Defense just got to, defense just had to play a little better. You can't give up 34 points in the NFL and expect to win the game. So that was that.
Yeah, man. What did you think about the I mean, we can just call out the games that we really don't want to talk about. Like I remember we said last week which team was going to do worse, and that's the Cardinals and the Saints. It ended up actually being pretty entertaining, but I mean, we did expect. We split. I picked the Saints, and you picked the Cardinals, and it ended up being a 7-point game, 20 to 13.
Yeah. And I remember my reason for going against the was I didn't trust that quarterback. Spencer Rattler was going to be their quarterback. I trusted Kyler Murray a little more. And those are always the reasons why. In a game like that, I'm going to take the better quarterback because you got to look at it. Even if you think of the worst team in the NFL and you compare them to the best team in the NFL, right? And if they was to play a game, that game is only going to come down to a handful of plays. At the end of the day, who made the play and who didn't, and these handful of plays, because it ain't like the Kansas City Chiefs is way better than the Cleveland Browns talent-wise, because these are all professional athletes.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it always comes down to those little things, and the quarterback touches the ball every play.
Right.
So he's very important to your success. And I just know Spencer Rattler just not ready for that yet. He not.
And for the most part, it wasn't outside of the Colts and Dolphins. It wasn't too many blowouts.
No.
Everything was pretty close. Like the Bengals and Browns. You mentioned the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
That was a 1 point
That was a
game,
close one. Yeah, yeah.
17-16. And
Mm-hmm.
then you have 49ers and the Seahawks. That was
17-13.
17-13. And
Mm-hmm.
you got Texans and Rams. That was 14-9. So a
Mm-hmm.
lot of them, Kansas City and the Chargers, 27-21. So
Mm-hmm.
it was a lot of teams that are pretty much um, even. So it's not going to be where somebody's just going to pull off.
No, that's
It's going to bow down to come down to injuries. It's
mm-hmm.
going to may come down to a few suspensions because we know how the league does. They sit on stuff and then boom, here you go. This
Mm-hmm.
person did this and this person did that,
Mm-hmm.
and then you see the coaches shifting players around. But
Mm-hmm.
Jacksonville and the Panthers, that was a lopsided game, 20-3, and
The Giants
the
beat
Giants
21-6.
21-6.
It felt like it was 50-6 to me,
Yeah.
but Lord.
Yeah, man. So it was a pretty entertaining football wise
Mm-hmm.
the whole week one, and I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see what happens with week two. The
Yeah,
Packers. We got to get to the Packers and the Lions.
yeah, that's another shocker, to be honest. People
Yeah.
expect a lot out of Detroit this year.
Mm-hmm.
They expect a lot out of them. So
What?
for them to lose 27-13, I mean, that's a
Right.
pretty sound whooping right there.
Right. And it showed me that it wasn't all Michael Parsons. The defense is actually good by themselves. And that addition to Michael Parsons,
Get them over the hump.
they get him over the hump, man. And
Mhm.
they look good. Them being at home, they get a chance to play at home again on Thursday night against the Commanders. And
Mm.
so that's gonna be a great game, man.
It is.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
It is.
great game.
I got an interesting stat from that game, though, and something that I had saw
From which one?
from the Packers and Lions game.
Go ahead.
Jared Goff, Lions quarterback, 31 of 39 for 225 yards. It's
Ooh.
how do you complete 31 passes and end up with 13 points? I just don't
Right.
understand that. Like maybe they was just dinking and dunking and throwing short little pat.
They he couldn't get the ball out of there, man. It was they was on his head quickly.
He got sacked 4 times. Yeah.
Yeah, they was on his head quick, and so a lot of those passes was I mean, when they first started out, it was like, man, okay, they're gonna get the running game going. They never could get the running game going, and the wide receivers couldn't get no separation because of the pass rush.
Yeah.
And like I say, it wasn't all Parsons. Parsons played a part of it towards the second half,
Mhm.
but in the first half, the game was already over.
Yes. So I see a bunch of his passes. Jahmyr Gibbs, his running back, had 10 of those
Right.
31 catches. So yeah, that's what he must have them receivers blanketed.
Yeah,
He had to dump it.
he had to dump off a lot, man.
So he had 10 completions went to his running back, and 6 went to his tight end.
Yeah.
That's half of his completions right there to his running back and tight ends. My goodness.
And on the other
Look at
hand, Jordan Love just didn't have a monster game.
No.
I mean, it was
But look, when you got a defense, when your defense is playing like that,
right.
all you have to do
Is
is
managed.
don't lose the game. That's it. Just don't lose me the game. Don't do nothing crazy. Don't turn the ball over. Don't give them no easy possessions. Just make sure they got a long field. And it looks like to me that's what he did. I don't see no interceptions by his name, no fumbles. So
They didn't turn the ball over.
manage the game. When you got a defense like that, man,
Jared Goff turned the ball over.
yeah, he threw an interception.
And that was one of the plays I was gonna bring up. Michael Parsons had a pressure. He got in his face, and as soon as he seen him, boom. That corner was right there. But what I did notice that the Lions did on Michael Parsons, they doubled him a lot, and then they either ran towards him or as he rushed in, threw right behind him. And so those was the passes that was going to the tight ends and to the running backs. They threw the ball right at him. So if he go back and look at the film, if he see he can't get to him, all he had to do is throw his
Put his hands up.
And
So and that's why you teach that as a coach, though, especially when any good quarterback know if I see the blitz and I see the blitz coming from the right side, then I'm going to throw to the right side. That's right, to where the man is coming from. So that's why you kind of teach those guys that to get them hands up, especially if they can't get to the quarterback. And that's why you don't want them little short quarterbacks neither, because you have a lot of batted passes.
Yeah. Speaking of short quarterbacks, I know you really don't want to talk about it. The Commanders and the Giants.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Russell need to give it up.
He couldn't see behind every time the pass rush got to his face. He couldn't see. He couldn't see 10 yards down the field. He missed so many wide open shots. And I was like, oh my God.
If I'm not mistaken, he had more incompletions than completions.
Right.
And that's boy. Yeah, you can't. That's not gonna work out. I saw something.
You can't do that against a defense like that.
No, I see the Giants won't commit to starting Russell Wilson at quarterback in week 2 already, and he was 17 of 37. He completed 17 passes and had 20 incompletions.
Yeah.
So this is what I was saying when I looked at the Jared Goff thing, right? I'm saying the guy was 31 of 39.
Right.
That 200 and something. Yeah, that's not bad. Russell Wilson, 17 of 37. They threw the ball 37 times and only amassed 168 passing yards. That's high school stuff, man.
Right.
That's high school stuff.
And on the other side, look at the other side. 19 to 30 for 233 and a touchdown.
So now this is what I was saying, and this is the reason, because I know I picked the Giants. Even though out first, I'm like, you know what, Washington. But I'm like, no, because the Giants got a solid defense.
Yeah.
They got a solid defense. So it's not like the Giants' defense played horrible, but when your offense does nothing, absolutely nothing, it even starts to wear down on the defense after a while.
Right.
And that's what happened to the Giants. They just faded more and more towards the end. So it'll be a long season for my boys.
And what I was telling my wife this as we was watching the game. Scatterbo.
That he's like the
why didn't they play him more?
It's a good question, man. As much as they've been hyping him up, they've been hyping him all off season here. The New York media been hyping that guy up, hyping him up.
I mean,
I'm familiar with him.
He had one killer block that was at the beginning of the game, and I was like, "Whoa!"
I saw him pick a blitz up.
Yeah, and then they dumped it off to him, and he turned around and ran over about 4 or 5 people. I'm like,
for like 2 yards.
I'm like, feed him.
But that's what he do. That's like I said. I watched him play at Arizona State for the last 2 years because they're in the same division with Colorado. So I watched their games. That guy's a battering ram.
He's only going to get better as more opportunities during the game. So that if you got to lead, if you got a guy like that and you got to lead, put the ball in his hands and
wear him down.
I'm like, man,
they wouldn't want to tackle him by the fourth quarter.
No. That dude is a monster, man.
Yeah, but I saw he only had like 2 carries. They didn't really.
That's it.
But the Giants did nothing on offense. They had 157 yards passing. They had 74 yards rushing. Like,
well, you can't. Once you get behind, I mean, it's panic mode for the NFL coach, and they get pass happy after that. And that's all we saw after that, man. It was hardly any runs. I'm like, man, I can't watch them more. That's how I kept flipping through so many different games. I was like, man, and I wanted to be able to have input on every game. So that's why I just kept flipping. Once it get, I know this is over with. I can't watch no more. I can't watch no more, man. Just like the Kansas City game. The Kansas
Yep.
City game, when Tice ran into his own player and hurt his own player, that was crazy to me. And then did you see the quote that I think his name is Worthy?
Oh, Xavier Worthy,
Said
the
he's
receiver.
Worthy. He said in the quote, and I quote, if Travis focuses more on his routes and less waves to his girlfriend,
No, don't tell me he said that.
I got the I can send you the picture.
Oh my gosh. He must not want to stay on the team for too long. What round they drafted Xavier Worthy in again?
Well, he got a
He better
dislocated
hope it was
shoulder
a
now.
high draft.
He got a
Xavier Worthy was a first round draft pick?
He was. He went in the first round.
Oh yeah, they can't get rid of him then. That easy. Yeah, I'm about to say because you can't. I mean, that can end up being a problem.
That's gonna be a problem in
That could
the
be a
locker
problem. Yeah, it could be a problem in the locker room because it's only your second year, bro.
bro.
That guy Travis Kelce is a established All-Pro veteran.
Look,
If you do feel that way, you say that to him, not to the reporters and cameras and newspapers and stuff. You say that to him. You address that with him. Yeah, I hope that's not true, man. Because you know how sometimes people write stories just to get it. Like that just seems outlandish that a player would say that out his mouth in front of a camera or something
right.
about his teammate.
And we
Even if you do feel that way,
right.
you can't share that with everybody. You share that with that guy, man.
Right.
But even if he's right, let me not forget that part.
Right.
He might be on to something, and he might be right, but you can't say that
He
out
was
loud.
saying that he's too distracted. He's too distracted.
Yeah, you can't say that out loud.
No.
That's interesting. I wonder if anybody looked at his Travis Kelce's numbers since he started dealing with her and she's been coming to the games. If there's been any
drop off,
He's been targeted less.
He's been targeted less, but is his production less? Is it because if you're targeted less, you can't really do nothing about that. If you're targeted less, that means the ball's not coming to me. But if you just dropping passes, now that's different.
Now he ain't dropping no passes now. Now running the wrong route. I mean, and it's still questionable if he ran the wrong route because they was a little bit too close together on the field.
And that's what made him say that. That's what made him say that.
Yeah, he ran into him and dislocated his shoulder. So I'm thinking more anger as well.
Yeah, frustration.
Man, come on, bro, man, what you doing?
Yeah,
and now I'm hurt. I can't even play.
I'll tell you what. If Xavier Worthy said that, right? He not the only one on the team that feel that way.
Right.
He not the only one that feel that way. For him to say if he focused more on his routes and stop waving at his girlfriend, he's not the. Because I'm saying he's a young player.
Right.
Normally the young players are not so vocal like that. It's only his second year.
Right.
He's not supposed to be coming out his mouth like that. You get me? But he's probably heard that from another veteran. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And people starting to feel that way.
Just like the guys were saying about Parsons in the podcast. It was veterans that was coming out that were saying, hey, if you focus more on stopping the run and let's doing podcasts, DeMarcus Ware said that.
What?
DeMarcus Ware said that after he left and went to the Seahawks, and he only had one sack, by the way, in his debut for the Seahawks.
Hey, that's all you need. Play 17 games.
Right.
One of those a game, you lit, baby.
You lit.
You been lit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir, man.
So we got a good one coming on tonight. Well, it's good for me because, like I said, I'm looking forward to watching JJ McCarthy play. He was hurt all of last year. So the last time JJ McCarthy actually played some meaning football, he was taking Michigan to the national championship.
Right.
got hurt last preseason, was out for the whole season, and now tonight he lit.
He lit
back
it.
at it.
Vikings versus the Bears. I believe they are in Chicago, right?
Who's the home team? Yep. Is
In
it
Chicago.
Chicago the home team? Yeah.
That
No, they in Minnesota.
in
They in Minnesota. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's Minnesota all day. And we both did pick
No, they are at Chicago. Yeah,
they're
they're at Chicago.
Yeah. I mean, but in September in
Yeah,
Chicago,
I'm about to say the
it's
weather is
different.
cool right now. Yeah.
If you playing them
December, November.
right off of Lake Michigan, that's different.
Yeah. The Bears got the home.
Man.
Minnesota's the favorite by 1.5 points.
All right.
They expect it to be a close game.
So, man, you hit me up and you said that you wanted to give away some MVP players of the week, and I decided to name instead of we doing it just offense, we got one offense and one defense.
That's what's up.
For the defense, I call this the Showstopper Award, and I got to give it to Jalen Ramsey.
I couldn't agree with you more, man, because I watched that.
That was a hit, boy.
But here's the thing about that play that was so great, right? So not only was it a hit, it was a good play.
Yeah.
But it ended the game. That put their lights out.
Yeah.
Done. You finished.
Because it was looking to be a catch.
It was back and forth. They
and
kept going back and forth.
He hit him so hard and knocked the ball out. That made it incomplete. So game over. And
not to mind you, that was Garrett Wilson, the Jets' #1 receiver, and he was balling up into that point. So,
and I seen him after the game. He had to go dap him up. That's
what I'm saying. I appreciated that play. It was because it was just a good football play. You watching two teams going hard. Like as much as I not hate the Jets, but I'm a Giants fan. But as much as I really don't like the Jets like that, and I'm watching this game, I was impressed.
Yeah.
The Jets haven't put that good of a performance on the field in a while, man. Yeah. I can't remember the last time I saw the Jets play a solid game.
200 yards passing, over 100 yards rushing. Defense was, they was giving up a lot though. Well, both teams did, but
but the offenses was playing good. Aaron Rodgers was clicking.
It could have went both ways. Though. Yeah. I actually thought the Jets had the game. So it was a great game, man.
It was very, very entertaining game that was. And the storyline of it all.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron Rodgers going back against the Jets.
Right.
Yeah, Justin Fields going back against the Steelers. So it was a lot of intriguing story things going on in that game right there. But my player of the week.
Go ahead.
Me being the big quarterback guy that I am. And this was also the most entertaining game of the week. That Bills and Ravens game. And I got to give my game ball this week to Josh Allen, man.
Likewise.
The score was 40 to 25.
40.
40 to 25.
Yeah.
With 4 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
Ravens on the sideline chilling. Smiles on their face. Just 40 to 25.
But we've seen this with the Ravens though. Remember the Cowboys game with the Ravens? They almost let them come back and take that.
Foot off the gas.
They take the foot off the gas too early when they get a big lead. And so they gotta stop doing that. They gotta play the whole full game, man.
They cost them one right here because man, that Josh Allen, man, he's good. But if this is an indication of what he's gonna be doing this year, he is the reigning MVP.
MVP. And like you said, for the last game, the headline, this was the MVP versus the runner-up.
For the real MVP. They want to see what the real MVP was. So Josh Allen, look at these numbers. Lord, 33 of 46, 394 yards, 2 touchdowns, 78.8 QBR. And he also threw in, just to mention, I don't want to forget this part, 2 rushing touchdowns and 30 yards.
Oh, yeah.
Rushing. That's a game. So he accounted for 40 touchdowns by himself.
Yeah.
That was a game.
That was definitely a game.
That was a game. Lamar didn't play bad.
He didn't play bad at
Derrick
all.
Henry went berserk.
Right. And
Zay
Zay
Flowers.
Flowers.
Stay on one side. You won't get
All the Ravens fans.
Yeah.
Trying to get but
And
Zay Flowers
Keon,
played good.
look at Keon Coleman's numbers.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, this was a fantasy. If these are your fantasy guys,
That's funny that you say
Yeah.
that, because when I saw this game, right, I was like, damn, this because I played fantasy a lot. It's always a game like this, a high scoring game that could either make or break your card. If you got
Right.
some of the guys from this game,
yeah,
odds are you made some money. But if none
Yeah.
of you don't got nobody from this game, then the person that got them there, yeah. But Keon Coleman put up 8 receptions, 112 yards, touchdown.
yeah,
Look, that's eight catches on 11 targets.
right.
I mean, they couldn't cover that boy.
They
That's
couldn't
what that
have done
means.
it.
They couldn't cover him.
Yeah, that was a good
Oh,
game.
Yeah, it was.
That long bomb to DeAndre Hopkins, one hand catch to DeAndre Hopkins. That was dope. That was dope, man. Yeah, man.
I'm happy
That
to
was
see
a-
he's still there.
That was a good game, man. That
It was.
a good
40
game.
to 41 it ended up being.
Yeah. Moving on to week 2, man. We got some
Shucks.
good games coming up. I did notice one interesting fact that I don't want to move ahead just too fast.
Mm-hmm.
That if we look at the standings, something stuck out pretty good, and I'm gonna see if you can check it out.
Already? Oh, but the
I ain't never seen the Chiefs
Chiefs in last place.
in last place.
It's only one game. Yeah, the Chiefs are bottom dwellers right now.
The Chiefs is in last place, bro. I ain't never seen that before.
They won't stay down here too
Within
long.
the last how many years, man? You know they've been at the top. So
They won't be there too long. And I'm not even a Chiefs fan. It's just
Oh, no,
I
I'm-
believe.
I'm not a Chiefs fan either, but that's not normal.
Yeah, it's not.
That's not normal at
Yeah,
all, man.
yeah, it's not. It's not. They ain't gonna stay there though. I believe.
Oh yeah.
I believe. See what we got going on this week, man.
Week 2, we got the Commanders and Packers coming up
The
Thursday night.
Commanders in a pack.
Who you
Who's
got?
The home team. Who's the home team? Green Bay's the home team.
Green Bay is the home team.
Quarterbacks, Jordan Love. I'm gonna go with Green Bay because they're the home team. This is a close one, but I'm gonna go with Green Bay. This case, I'm going to home team.
Now,
Young
now,
quarterback going on the road.
before you say I'm just following you, I already wrote mine down.
Oh, there you go. There you go. No, I believe you. I know you wouldn't do that. I know you wouldn't do that.
So we both got the Packers, Cowboys and Giants.
Do I have to pick one for this game, man? I have to pick the Giants because there's no dimension or universe or timeline where I would pick the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
I gotta pick the Giants.
that's opening night, Dallas. I know I've been to these games. I've witnessed the atmosphere.
Yeah, you know what, man?
And there's 13 games straight with Dak against the Giants. He about to make it 14, man.
I'm gonna go Dallas, man. I can't do that too much. I always say when I pick, I can't use my heart. I gotta leave my heart out of it.
Bro, I picked against the Cowboys in Philly last week. I mean, so you know,
I know, but my heart don't want me picking the Cowboys. It don't matter.
Hey man.
I gotta take the Cowboys.
So what you want me to put you down? Put you down
I'm
for
gonna take the
Cowboys?
Cowboys.
Because you know we're gonna write. I gotta come back and look at this stuff to put the stats.
I know. That's why I said let me take the Cowboys so I can protect my record. I can't just be. Oh Lord, man, Giants. They got to get themselves together, man.
Seahawks and the Steelers.
Got to get this. I'm gonna go with.
And the Steelers playing at home.
because I don't believe. That's why I asked you that question about Aaron Rodgers. If you think he could pull it off, I think that was just he wanted to prove something to the Jets. So I'm gonna go with the Seahawks. Yeah, I think he just wanted to prove something to the Jets. I think that was going to be the pinnacle of his season right there. Like it don't get no better than that for him this season.
Okay. All right. Well, I got the Steelers there at the crib. I believe he's gonna do it again.
We gonna
And
find out.
the way that Steelers defense was playing, I mean, it's really not on. I mean, that last play of the game, that snot bubble hit, and I think that I, I think that woke up something in that cornerback, man. So he gonna play lights out the rest of the season, man.
We gonna
So
see.
I'm going with the Steelers. Titans and Rams.
I'm going Rams because I find it. I can't see myself picking any team that start a rookie quarterback.
Yeah,
it's tough. It's tough to play
the
quarterback in
Rams.
NFL.
The Rams is much better than everybody gave them credit, including myself. So I'm going with the Rams as well. Bills and the Jets. It's gonna be another shootout.
Bills and the Jets. Listen, I honestly think the Bills is got to be one of the top 3 teams in the league right now. So I'm gonna go with the Bills. Yeah, I'm going with the Bills. I mean, that was an impressive win against the Ravens, man. That was an impressive win.
I gotta go with the Bills as well. The Patriots and Dolphins. This is like that question the Cardinals and Saints last week.
Who's going to play worse, huh?
Who's going to play worse? And they play in Miami.
Patriots and Dolphins. I'm gonna go with Miami because I don't think that was who Miami is. I think they're a better team than what they showed this week. And good teams don't lay 2 eggs in a row. So I not only do I see Miami winning, but I see them winning big because they're gonna come out with a chip on their shoulder because they play better than that. What they showed this week. So.
Okay. Well, I got the Patriots, man. The Patriots, I believe, is gonna roll them up. They're gonna roll them up, man. The Jags versus the Bengals.
Jags and Bengals. You know what? Being at the Bengals look so. 2 reasons I'm gonna take Jacksonville, and none of them reasons is Travis Hunter either, even though that's my guy.
Right.
But the Bengals, for some weird reason, since Joe Burrow got there, they always start off slow.
Right.
I don't know why. Even though they always end up getting better as the season go on, but they always start slow. And my other reason I was going to take the Bengals is because, I'm going to take Jacksonville is because the Bengals didn't look too good against the Browns.
The Browns.
No, not the Browns. Joe Flacco.
The Browns. Yeah, even when they didn't look good. Joe Flacco actually put some numbers up on them. Joe Flacco looked decent.
You got the defense. My boy put up. He had 2 sacks and he was in a backfield every other play for the Browns. So when you got a defensive lineman, defensive end as big as Myles Garrett, I mean that was Burrow's problem. Myles Garrett. It was, So he didn't just go against the Browns. That was Myles Garrett.
And that's the one thing about the Browns that's been consistent. They defense is gonna play. They always gonna put out a good defense.
Yeah, man.
And
so that factor of what you said that they do start off kind of slow, and I think it's gonna be different from them this year. They can get over the hump, and they're gonna start out 2-0. Man, I'm taking the Bengals.
All right, we gonna see. But another thing is, real quick, had Joe Flacco not had 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
Which went off his receiver's hands. One went off of Jerry Jeudy's hands.
Yeah.
Interception. And then the other one hit the guy Tillman right in the chest, bounce, interception.
The Browns could have won.
Missed an extra point, and you miss a 30-yard field goal,
and
you lose the game. So the Browns could have won that game.
Yeah.
So Cincinnati, they got to get themselves together. So that's why I'm going to take Jacksonville. I think Jacksonville is going to be a hot young team this year. Trevor Lawrence looked like he finally coming into age. They got a lot of young talent over there. We gonna find out. But I definitely see Jacksonville taking this one.
49ers and the Saints.
49ers. without a doubt.
I believe
As
that.
long as Spencer Rattler is the quarterback of the Saints.
The
Which is
Browns.
why I don't understand why they didn't take Shador, but whatever.
The Browns and the Ravens.
The Browns and the Ravens. Let me think about this one. Nah, this is going to be a bloodbath, man.
Bloodbath. Yes,
It's
sir.
going to be a bloodbath. The Ravens are going to beat the brakes off of them, man. And they playing in Baltimore.
I got the Ravens as well.
Yeah. It's gonna get ugly.
The Lions and Bears.
Lions and Bears. Lions.
In Detroit.
In Detroit. Another team that's better than what they showed week one. And normally teams like that, they come out with a chip on their shoulder because they know they better than what they showed the previous week. So I'm gonna take the Lions and a runaway on that one.
I got the Lions as well. The Colts and the Broncos.
The Colts and the Broncos. It's spooky, man.
Yeah.
Who's the home team?
The Colts.
This is stressful. I don't want to pick. I don't trust that Daniel Jones guy, man. I watched him play with the Giants too long. I don't trust them. But you don't win a game the way they won the game by fluke. It's not like, that was a dominant performance.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So I'm gonna go with the Colts.
I got the
Colts. I don't believe in Bo Nix. Bo Nix's second year.
No.
Yeah, I'll go with the Colts. I might. You have to put an asterisk next to that game because but yeah, I'm gonna go with the Colts. But I don't feel super confident about that one. They play the Broncos. I don't feel super confident about that one, but I'll go with the Colts.
I don't feel super confident in it either, but I know. Hey, the offensive line played well for the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get any quarterback that much time, he gonna pick you apart.
And plus, Danny, he's not that bad. It's tough playing in New York, man. I'll just say that.
It is.
I'll just say that. It's tough playing in New York.
Second worst place to play is New York, and then the second. Well, first place is New York. The second place is Dallas. Because the media gonna eat you alive, boy.
Especially when you lose it.
And the fans is fair weather, man. You got some diehards, and then you got the ones that's, man, you wouldn't believe some of my high school homeboys that yeah, man. Dudes, I used to watch them wear Cowboys starter jackets, and now they rocking Eagles and 49.
Oh, see, I would never do that.
I'm like,
if I turn my back on my team, me turning my back on my Giants is just me not watching football. I'm not gonna go and start rooting for somebody else. Yeah, I'm just so fed up with my Giants.
It's guys that I know, and they want to come on the show, and I'm like, no, bro, man. Who team is you rooting for this week? And we can't do that. No. So, hey, man, I might have not should have said that because they might not watch no more.
You gotta stick to your team.
You gotta stick to your team, man. No, man. Siders. The Panthers and Cardinals.
Panthers looking bad, man. I don't know what's up with Bryce Young. I don't know. So I'm gonna go with the Cardinals. I'm gonna take Kyler Murray over Bryce Young. I'll go with the Cardinals. I don't know. I mean, I know the Panthers, nobody really expect much from them, but let me see if I can find that guy's numbers real quick, because I just remember Bryce Young didn't play well at all.
No,
he played alarmingly bad in my opinion. So yeah, they only scored 10, and this was against the Jaguars. It's not like like they were playing the 86 Bears.
It was arguments on the sideline between Young and the coach. It looked like a train wreck already, man. It looked like a train wreck.
Bryce Young, 18 of 35, 154. His QBR was 20.1. One touchdown, 2 interceptions. I don't think I've never seen a QBR that low. 20.1. Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was horrible. It was horrible to watch. Man, I got the Cardinals. I got the Cardinals as well. The Chiefs and the Eagles.
Ooh. Man, the NFL schedule wasn't playing. They wanted to make sure they get to it early this year, huh?
Yeah.
Chiefs, who's the home team?
Rematch of the Super Bowl. The Chiefs at home.
Chiefs at home. once again, I don't see bad teams. I mean, good teams putting up 2 stinky performances in a row.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. I'm gonna go with the
Okay.
Chiefs at home.
I
If the
got the
Eagles
Chiefs
was
at
at home,
home.
I would have took the Eagles. But the Chiefs
I
is the
got.
home
I
team.
like Andy Reid at home against the Chiefs.
Mm.
Against the Eagles. So yep, we got the same on that. Falcons and Eagles.
Falcons. They can't be the Falcons and Eagles.
I
Who
mean
you said?
Falcons and Vikings. My bad.
Okay. Damn. See, this is a tough one because I didn't really get to see what the Vikings look like this year yet because they playing right now,
They
so I
playing
can't
right now.
judge them.
Yeah.
And the Falcons gave it up. They gave a game away. I'm gonna go with the Vikings because I do think that the Vikings is a playoff team this year. I
Yeah.
think that even though I'm going against my rule of not trusting rookie quarterbacks, but JJ McCarthy was a game manager at Michigan. He had so much talent around him. He just knew don't lose the game.
Yeah.
Same thing now with Minnesota. He got a good defense. He got good receivers. He got some running backs back. Just don't do too much. Manage the game and you'll be fine.
Yeah. And I'm gonna have to go to the other side. I like the Falcons because of the fight that they. If it wasn't for the kicker,
Yeah.
missing 2 field goals, they'd won. And they had a lot of fight left in them. They was moving the ball pretty good. Defense was playing well. It was just special teams. The kicker messed them out of that game. So I'm going with the Falcons, Bucks,
Okay.
and the Texans.
The Bucks and the Texans. I'm gonna take the Bucks. I'll take the Bucks, even if they was on the road. I would
Wait a
take
minute,
them
we
in
got-
this game.
We got 2 Monday night games next week.
Yeah, I do. We?
Yeah,
Yeah.
one at 6 p.m. and one at 9 p.m.
I wonder why. Why next week? Why they doing that? Interesting.
Yeah, and I mean they both pretty good games. The Bucks and Texans and Chargers and Raiders.
That's interesting. They normally only. I thought they would do that on like the first week or something.
Right. But I got the Buccaneers over the Texans. Texans go 0-2 for the first time in a minute.
Yes, sir. I'm taking them Bucks too. Yeah, I like the Bucks in that game.
Yeah. And I got final game Chargers and Raiders. I got the Chargers. I got the Chargers. They shocked me against the Chiefs.
Kansas City, yeah.
And I mean, even though the Raiders did play a pretty good game, I think the Chargers is just a hair better than them.
Who's the home team?
The Raiders.
I'm gonna take the Raiders, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
I believe in Pete Carroll, man.
Pete Carroll is an extraordinary coach, man, and a dang good motivator. I seen
That's the key right
the
there.
highlights.
That's
the
why I believe
highlights
in him.
after the game. They was surrounded around him. They gave him the game ball.
They gave Pete Carroll the game
They
ball?
gave Pete Carroll the game
So
ball.
that's my thing right there. This is why.
Yeah.
There's only a handful of coaches I'm like that with, and Pete Carroll could get me and you right now to probably go and give a good play a one-on-one till about game 14, and we'll go hard. He want to go like he'll get you going. So his teams always come to play, man. His teams always come to play. Even though the Chargers took down Kansas City last week, I'm gonna take the Raiders because they at home and they got Pete Carroll, and I'm liking Geno Smith.
Yeah, Geno ball.
I like Geno Smith, man.
Yeah, he ball.
I like Geno Smith, surprisingly, but I like him. The Jets and the Giants had him.
Yeah.
Go figure.
Yeah, he balled out. He balled out, man. Yeah, man.
So I'm rooting for Geno this year, man. I'm rooting for Geno. Hope Geno have do good.
Yeah, man. Hey,
I'm take them Raiders for the upset. I know the Chargers is going to be the favorite.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I haven't started doing is looking at the over and the under because I really want to go off my own gut feeling and not what Vegas is saying. So
I'm like that too. I never really pay attention to too much of that, but I do pay attention to it when it's teams that I think are so close And I'm like, oh, I wonder what. But other than that, yeah.
Another thing that I start paying attention to, and this is something where they were saying that I couldn't write about when I was writing the magazine, writing with the magazine. Who's officiating each game?
That's
Because
true too.
there be some home games officiated by this individual that it'll be a certain stat that okay, the home team always win. It'd be holding calls, call more than whatever. And they were like, "No, man, you can't write about that." And I'm like, "I'm a
That's
journalist,
taboo. You start
man."
talking about stuff like that. But that's a very true thing, though, because one of the things, like I said, I coached a lot of high school football, and coaches know officials and their tendencies. So
Right.
it was a certain ref we used to have. This guy, we used to call him Fish Head.
Yeah.
Big old head, couldn't stand him.
So you
But this
game
guy
plan,
never played.
you game plan
He
according.
let the receivers and your D-backs be, he let a
Physical.
lot of contact go on. And
Yeah.
we knew that. We knew that. So we told our receivers, oh, y'all see Fish Head out there. He not going to give you that pass interference.
Right.
He gonna let the D-back get physical with you, so you better get physical with. And it's coaches, it's referees that's like that. Some referees not gonna play all that holding stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some referees not gonna have nothing after the whistle. You better not even. You get what I'm saying? Some
Right.
referees will give you a little leeway. Some referees gonna let y'all play a little physical. Some not. So that's. It's funny that you say that though, because that's a part of the game that a lot of fans
Right.
don't pay attention to, but that's a very important part of the game.
Yeah. And
Very
just
important
like the at the last minute, the umpire that was switched for the Philly and the Cowboys game at the last minute, that's of that day.
Wow. So you trying to say it was an inside job in there somewhere?
Hey, I can say with my gut that there wouldn't have been no ejections if there would have been another umpire.
Did they get to the bottom of what was it? What was said between Dak and that guy at the beginning that he made? Because you don't just spit on somebody.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure Dak didn't say, "Yeah, we're about to kick y'all butt." Yeah, and he just spit on him. Nah, it don't happen.
Because
Like
you
that.
can see Dak walk up out the huddle up to him. So he was already too far across. You can see the ball like at least 3 yards behind him.
Yeah, that's why I was just
He was
interested in
too
it.
he was too close in their huddle in the first place, for one.
Because they were popping it. They was talking some junk.
You in the stadium, it's loud, so you got to be yelling something loud for me to walk up out my huddle with my guys, and then for you to walk up to spit on me. And this is right after,
Right in front of the ref too. The ref was right there.
But what's really crazy, you got a hurt player. One of your guys is hurt on the field.
On the floor.
And you're not focusing on your guy's health. You focusing on trolling.
The buffoonery, yeah, pretty much.
So hey, man, he got what he deserved, man. I hate to say that, but that's not needed in football, man.
Nah, it's not.
And then to see
people doing it and following
copycatting it, yeah, that ain't cool. That ain't
especially
cool.
when kids will watch. I mean, like me growing up as a kid, I always try to copy what I saw my favorite players doing. That's a fact.
Right. Man, let me go and get this out of the way, man, before we get out of here, man. I keep forgetting to shout out our sponsor, man.
Can't do that.
Sponsor, man. Let's get it.
This episode of The Preacher's Corner is brought to you by 3 Young Queens Shea Butter, where natural meets royalty. Handcrafted with love, our rich, all-natural shea butter nourishes, hydrates, and protects your skin because you deserve the royal treatment. Visit 3youngqueens.net today and experience the luxury of nature's best. 3 Young Queens Shea Butter, because royalty starts with self-care. Proud official sponsor of the Preacher's Corner podcast with Pastor JT and Lady Fanita.
Man,
give me some of that shea butter, man.
Man, shea butter is off the chain. My shout out to my boy Dobo. He's based out of the Baltimore. Actually, he's from Baltimore. And man, he always keep us stocked up on the product, man. One of my favorites. I mean, I got so many of them, but the men's fragrances is one of those fragrances. I work, working in construction. I'll wear that stuff, and then it had the brothers asking me, "Man, what you got
Yeah.
on?" And I'm like, "Bro, I gotta stop wearing this to work, man." Yeah, man. And then they got the fragrances for the females, and yo, man, it is it's off the chain. He makes his own product, shipped it out to you. He got the app, he got the website, and he's our sponsor, man. He
That's what's up.
saw something in us and wanted to be able to put back into it to help us expand and help us grow. So shout out to Three Young Queens. Y'all tap in. Three Young Queens, man.
Definitely.
Any final words, bro, before we get out of here?
Uh, be smart. Don't bet with your heart. As always, be smart. Don't bet with. And I don't gamble anyway. My form of betting, me and some friends and stuff, we'll bet for like push-ups, and the loser got to publicly do his push-ups and post them on social media or something like that. So I'm big on stuff like that. But yeah, man, just like I said, man, for my people out there that's getting it on the game action, you can't just always root for your favorite team.
Right.
Sometimes you got to use your brain.
Yeah.
You got to use your brain.
Gotta use your brain.
But I hope I'm wrong this week and my Giants beat the Cowboys, man. I hate losing to. Yeah, I kid you not, man. The Giants could go 2-15, and I wouldn't be mad if those 2 wins come against the Cowboys. I'm not gonna lie.
I know that.
I'm really like that, man. I'm really like that.
Man. Hey, I hope they play well, man. And I did see a stat that we didn't bring up. The Cowboys defense without Michael Parsons is ranked number 2 in quarterback pressures. I'm like,
Okay.
so they did shut down the run, but they didn't really contain Hurts. But hey, shutting down the running back of that caliber is a
tough.
plus, and
Yeah.
so I see them, building from that, and above 500 is still my projection. You know what I mean? 500 or above. I'm not crowning them to no Super Bowl or anything like that, but I mean a much better season than last year. Much better season than last year. So yeah.
Well, I hope it don't start this week for y'all. But
Oh yeah. Well, until then, we got next week coming back up, man. We got plenty more weeks to come. It's a long season, and we'll be back to give our intakes and recap for week 2, along with our picks. Man, congratulations on splitting my wig for the week for week 1.
Gotta do it again. We gotta do it again.
Gotta do it again, man. And we're gonna keep it up, man, and keep the dibs on the stats, and then put the numbers up at the end of the season, and let's go from there, man. Let's keep it rolling.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, my guy. Yes, sir.
sir.
We out of here.
We out. Good
Peace.
luck.